Hey man, y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Cloud Squad Juju from Cloud Squad TV. And today we're gonna go over a short video on how to color grade music videos. For my first few YouTube videos, I'm not gonna make videos too long, so they're gonna be anywhere from the 3 minute to the 7 minute range on how to do this stuff. But yeah, today we're just gonna make a quick video on how to color grade music videos. I ain't gonna talk too much, we just gonna get straight into it now. Let's go. Alright, so look, this is a music video that I already have edited up here, and so we just basically gonna go through the color grade and stuff like that. So everything is already on it, but right here, these little layers, I just hit the icons and turned them off. So basically, when I first pull up a music video, the first thing I do is I just drag all my clips in and I line them up. You know, I line them up, make sure everything's timed in with the music and stuff like that, and that's that. So the other thing that I do is the first thing I do is I add these widescreen bars right here. So as you see, I add these widescreen bars, and to do that is all you're really gonna do is slide this, click this, hit add adjustment layer, hit OK, and then you take this and drag it right there, which I'm not gonna do since it's already right there. Then you just basically it's gonna give you something like that. Then you just drag it out to the full length and click on it. Go to your effects, click crop. Now once you click crop, as you see I already have crop right here. You just take it, drag and drop it right here, and it'll pop up. See, it's right here. So I'm just gonna delete that one. And basically for my top, I'm gonna go ahead and reset the top and reset the bottom. I think damn, how many crops do I have on here? Alright, so basically for the top, 14. For the bottom, 14. Dang, I already can't type. 14. And basically that's gonna give you your widescreen bars right here. So once I got my widescreen bars, I said, alright, cool. So I got that. Now the first thing I wanna do is go ahead and color correct all my, you feel me, everything. So I basically wanna start the color grade. So basically I'll just go through, pick a nice point right here. This is, you know what I'm saying, it's a nice point to me. I go ahead and turn my widescreen off. And then I go ahead and click my other adjustment layer that I have right here. Go down to Lumetary Color and open that up. And basically this is where you start all your color grading at if you're on the Adobe Premiere Pro. So basically, I already have it all done, but I'm just going to run down and give y'all the gist of basically what I do. So basically, I first don't touch the basic correction tab yet. I go straight into my creative tab, go to looks, and then I go find the what is it called? I go find the LUT. I go find my LUT. So I just hit browse. As you see right here, I got a whole bunch of LUTs. For this one, I use my OK Fine LUT. So basically, I'm just going, just to give y'all a gist, I'm gonna drag this over here so I can remember it. Then I'm gonna hit Alt and then drag it over to pull another copy. Boom, so I got that one over there, so just so I can, you know what I'm saying, go back and forth and remember what I did. But this one, I'm gonna actually turn it on. Y'all see how it changed once I turned it on? I'm actually turn it on and go to my effects panel, and I'm actually gonna delete the whole Lumetary Color and do it all over again. So basically, like I said, once you go to Lumetary Color, go to your creative tab, open it up, go to, where is this at? Go to browse. Like I said, wherever your LUTs are, you find them, and then I use my OK Fine one, and that's what you get right there. So basically, next thing I would do is possibly vibrance. You don't want it too vibrant, so I always go with 10, and then saturation I always go with 115. So now that I got that on there, that's when I go to my basic correction. I start with the contrast. That's I either use 15, 25, or 35. So basically for this one, I'm probably gonna use 25. As you see, it put a little bit of contrast in there. Let's see. Now I'm only going back to this so I can know. I actually only use 15 on that contrast on this one. So let's go back to 15. And you see, basically, actually, I don't even have to do all that. I can actually just show y'all what I really did. And I can turn them off for each one. So basically, just turn that off, turn this off, just turn all of it off. As I told y'all, turn this one back on. I use the OK Fine LUT, 15 on the vibrance, and then 115 on saturation. Now let's go back to the basic color correction now. For this, basically, you just use these and, you know, tune it to where you need to be. I use my contrast at 15, took down the highlights a little bit, took down the shadows a little bit, took down the whites a little bit, and then I'll go to my curves. Now my curves is where things got a little bit tricky. So basically, for my contrast, I always go from here over, so I count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I bring that down a little bit just to add a little bit more contrast. And then I added some red into the film. You feel me? I added a little bit of red. Now without it, you see how it changes when you add a little bit of red? Just look at the skin tone. Now you see how it looks a little bit green, and when I add the red, it brings it all back out. It brings like the rust back out into the things behind them and all that. So I added a little bit of red, and then that's all I really mess with, you know? That's all I really mess with. I only mess with those three. So these three don't even matter. So that's basically your quick color grade right there. That's all you really need. That's your quick color grade right there. You go to Creative tab, pick your LUT. Now this is the intensity of your LUT. You can always change this, but for this one I just got it on 100. So let's say I only wanted my LUT to be at 30%, I would change it. And you see how it goes down. But this one I kept it at 100 because that's what looks good. Kept it at 100. I didn't use any faded film, any sharp. As you see, this is quite simple, bro. Like it's simple as long as you know what you want it to look like and kind of know the direction you want to go in. It's really simple. So basically, this is what it looks like without a LUT.
I know that you can read between the lines. We like the UFO. We identified, baby. Started low. I'm the man, little baby. I got trouble low, and I'm finna go crazy, and I'm here for show. But
and basically, when it's all finished and put together, it'll look something like this. With the bars and everything, this is what it'll look like.
Extra. What's up? Yeah, look. People always have their opinion on you, despite who you are and what you're capable of. You know what I'm saying? That's why we carry our life like a thug.
This was a pretty easy project.
Some straight gang shit. Yeah. Go get this. I can see the hate all in your eyes. I can see that shit. I got the juice, you know they energized. They call me Tupac, you know I'm a ride. For you. I know that you can read between the lines. We like the UFO. We identified, baby. Started low. I'm the man, little baby. I got trouble low.
And so that's basically what you're gonna come out with. Now you can see, like I said, this is with the LUT, without the LUT, with the LUT, without the LUT. So let me tell you something that actually helped you. It's not gonna automatically come out just looking like this. This right here, as you see how like white and flat it is, it's shot in S-Log3. So basically you gotta find the right picture profile for your camera, and once you do that, that's what'll give you your best color grade. Like if you're just shooting with your camera on like the with no picture profile, it doesn't give you that much dynamic range to do the to do the color grade. It doesn't give you any dynamic range to do the color grade. As you see here, but it's just flat. You have a lot of room to work with. So that's why I shoot an S-Log3, because it gives you a lot of room to work with when you get home and you want to do your color grade. Now these look like two totally different clips. You barely can even see the rust and stuff with it all. But if you find out what you want to do, if you really learn how to color grade, the type of camera you have will never matter. So those are just the tips I got on color grading. In the future, I'll probably go into I'll probably make a deeper video on color grading in the future, and I'll probably make a video on how to actually how to actually, you know, create a music video, how to edit it, because as you see,
I can see the hate all in
a
your
lot of chopping and
eyes.
stuff right here.
I got the juice, you know they energize. They call me Tupac, you know I'm a ride. I know that you can read between the lines.
There's a lot of chopping and stuff going on right here, so in the future I'm going to make a video on how to actually edit full music video and stuff like that. But go ahead, subscribe to the channel, click the like button, and go ahead and drop a comment on what y'all want to see next, and we out of here.